You know this hulking Florida teen who beat teacher unconscious over Nintendo Switch? He pleads guilty, as he should. Now this big ass delinquent teen who beat a female teacher unconscious at that. A female. I didn't even see that part. After his Nintendo Switch video game was confiscated at school, pleaded guilty to the shocking crime Monday and faces up to 30 years behind bars. Brendan Depper, then 17, violently threw Matanzas High School paraprofessional Joanne Nadich to the floor before kicking and punching her in the back and head more than a dozen times. Appearing in court Monday, Depper, who is reportedly autistic, copped to the crime and will have his sentence determined by Judge Terrence Perkins at a January hearing. No contest, Depper, who stands 6'6", said after Perkins asked him how he pleaded to the felony charged against him, according to Flagler Live. Depper's attorneys have stressed his mental condition and argued he wasn't competent to stand trial before Perkins nixed that effort ahead of the plea. Nadich has declined to take part in any effort to mitigate Dina's sentence, and prosecutors have not signaled a willingness for leniency. The troubled teen had 3 prior battery arrests before the assault on Nadich. Depper reportedly threatened to kill the educator after being taken into custody. North Dakota woman fatally poisons boyfriend hours after he inherited $30 million. A North Dakota woman fatally poisoned her boyfriend after learning about his plans to dump her because he had inherited $30 million just hours earlier. Ina Thea Kanoya, 47, was charged Monday with the September 5th murder of Stephen Edward Riley Jr., 51, a gruesome act that cops said was driven by financial motives. Riley became ill when he met with his lawyer September 3rd to collect the massive inheritance sum, witnesses told investigators, according to police records. Kanoya didn't call 911 until the next day, when paramedics arrived to find Riley unresponsive in his Minot home. He died at the hospital the following day. An autopsy determined he was killed after ingesting antifreeze, which police alleged Kanoya fed him. Kanoya told investigators she planned to split Riley's astounding inheritance, which she estimated to be around $30 million, with his son, the records state. She claimed she was entitled to the fortune as his common-law wife. North Dakota, however, does not recognize such relationships. Kanoya faces aggravated assault felony murder, the most severe murder charge in North Dakota. Well deserved. Man steals 53 iPhones on his first day of work at electronics store. He had an agenda. A Russian man was recently arrested after stealing 53 new iPhones on his very first day of work at a Moscow electronics store. Earlier this month, the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs published a short clip of a man cleaning up an electronics store in Moscow and filling a small suitcase and several bags with dozens of iPhone cases. The 44-year-old unnamed man doesn't seem bothered by the surveillance camera, and after trying and failing to change its facing direction with a cleaning mop, he simply carries on with his business. After taking 53 brand new iPhones and 53,000 rubles, $570 from the register, he casually walks out of the front door. Believe it or not, this was the man's first day on the job as a sales manager at the electronics store. Lord. Police sources told Russian news outlet Lenta that the 44-year-old man had used forged documents to secure a job as a sales manager at the electronics store, and on the very first day, after obtaining a set of keys to the store, he came in earlier than everybody, took 53 new iPhones and all of the money in the register, and then left the city to his home in Sevastopol. Because he didn't even put in the effort to conceal his face, the man was quickly identified by the authorities and apprehended in Sevastopol. Police were able to confiscate some of the stolen goods found in his home, but the thief said that he managed to sell dozens of iPhones on his way home from Moscow. Ready.